Hey church, man, I'm pumped, I'm excited because I got some really exciting news for you. But before we do that, we want to back up and we want to tell you a bit of a story. So this amazing couple here just happens to be me and my beautiful wife Rianne. We were raised in Auckland, New Zealand, and after 10 years of doing ministry in Auckland, that was 6 years as youth pastors, 4 years as evangelists, we then moved to Sydney, Australia after having breakfast with Pastor Phil Pringle. We joined his amazing church in that space, spent 4 years there on staff on the pastoral team lecturing in the Bible college. But then in 2007, he sent us up to the Gold Coast to plant the church that we've come to know. Some of the greatest people on the planet right here in this church, and it's been exciting just to see what God's done in that space. 2018, we sent the incredible couple, that's Pastors Tim and Naomi, up there to Harvey Bay, and they launched 2019, and what a great community. They've built a life-giving church right there in that space. I'm excited because over the last 11 to 12 years, we've seen incredible numbers of people come to Christ. Over 7,000 people so far. Right now we're one church, 2 locations, but we're excited to tell you that we've got another church coming. That's right, we're planting a church, you ask where? Dallas, Texas, also known as the Big D. Texas sits in the middle of the south of the US. Texas is the second largest state by landmass and population. Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex is home to 7.5 million people. It currently is the #1 spot of population growth in the US, about 300 people moving there every single day. Its economy is primarily made up of banking, commerce, telecommunications, technology, energy, medical research, transportation, and logistics. It's also the home of Dallas Cowboys, the most expensive sports team on the planet. Now you might be saying, isn't that a city full of churches? Well, you'd be right with that, but most of them are conservative. What it's needing is another life-giving church like C3 to come into that place to bring transformation and an encounter to the people's lives. Although it's got all these churches, there are a lot of social issues. One of those issues is it's got one of the leading divorce rates in the nation. Double of what New York has, triple of Boston. It's a city that is broken, families are broken, kids are broken. I'm telling you, we need to bring Jesus to a city that's dying, hurting right at this time. I hope you're excited because I'm pretty excited myself, but you're probably asking the question, who's the couple that we're sending to Dallas? Let's find out. That's right, you're not mistaken because that's my beautiful wife, that's our incredible daughter, and myself. Yeah, we're the ones that are boldly going in 2020 to Dallas, Texas. So what does this mean for Gold Coast? Well, I'm glad you asked because through many meetings, interviews and consultation with the C3 movement, we've decided that we are going to appoint these guys here, that's James and Donna, as the location pastors right here on the Gold Coast. In a few months' time, before we leave, we'll appoint them as executive pastors over the Gold Coast and Harvey Bay. These guys have had 15 years of previous church experience, incredible pastors, great communicators. We believe that they're going to take this church into the future. So yes, sad that Rianne, Sam and myself are heading to Dallas, Texas. But the good news is this, is you've got James, Donna right here on the Gold Coast that are going to continually build this church and take this church to the next level. What does it mean for you up there in Harvey Bay? Well, nothing's going to change there because Tim and Naomi do an incredible job and they're going to continue building that life-giving church right there in that space. See, one of the things that I guess the board, the pastoral team came to us about in the middle of this process was that they said, you know what, you've been pitching this multi-location international church for years. We still want to be a part of that. We know that you've got to go, but would you continue leading us in that space? And so, you know what, through lots of conversation, the good news is this, we're staying connected to this place. What does that actually mean though? Well, you know what, they've asked us to continue being the lead pastors. We're going to continue the relationship, the mentoring, I guess the relational connection in that space, projecting vision, helping out. We've got some distinctives that make up who we are. And so we want to stay down that line. We want to continue building what God has called us to do. But at the same time, we want the guys on the ground and the girls to be empowered to do what you're called to do in this space. And so, you know what, it's going to be a great partnership. So you know what? Right now, one church, two locations. But we're going to become one church, three locations, fulfilling the vision of what God's called us to do together globally. So you know what? We're excited. Watch the space. As time goes on, more information will come out. We're excited. I hope you're excited. If you've got any questions at all, please come and talk, because you know what? I want to take you on this journey. Future is looking incredible. Out.